all know that we should start saving for retirement at a young age. But for a lot of people, that is easier said than done. And if you are in that boat, the question is, what do you do now? Joining us now to talk about it is Chris Markowski. He is the host of the WatchDog on Wall Street radio show and president of Markowski Investments. Hey, Chris, good morning. It's good to see you.
Good morning. Great to be here.
I'm so glad you're here with us, because for a lot of people who are just starting this investment game, they may be thinking, okay, you know, is it too early or is it too late to start investing? But I would probably think it's never too late, right?
You're spot on. It's like it's never too late to try to get yourself in shape or diet, or they always talk about New Year's resolutions. You should be making them today. And when it comes to saving and putting money away, too many people let it go by the wayside. Yeah. And the reality is you're going to make more money spending time in the market rather than trying to time the market and guess when to get in and guess when to get out. So savings is always a good thing. Let's
talk about this. How much cash should we have set aside for an emergency? Because savings is one thing, but having that kind of emergency cash is another.
Absolutely. One of the last things you want to do is you want to get yourself into credit card debt. We all know the interest rates there, and the compounding of that over time can be very dangerous. So everyone's situation is unique and different. Everybody's got different amount of kids, different bills, but you should definitely plan to have at least 3 months worth of cash for expenses put aside at all times.
All right. So my son is 19, and he's been telling me, Mom, I don't need to be investing right now. I'm too young. I don't need to do it. What would you say to young people who are like, listen, I'm still young. I've got plenty of time.
You got to show them. You got to go online. Yeah. You got to show them a compounding calculator. And these things are great tools. And you say, if you're putting this amount of money away on a regular basis and seeing this type of return over 10, 20, 30 years, you can show how important it is to get started early. And it's one of the things that I always do to explain to young people about the importance of saving and putting money away. I don't even like to call it financial planning anymore. I like to call it financial preparation. In the same way that you're going to prepare for a ball game by practicing, you want to prepare for all the opportunities that life is going to give you. And that's what financial preparation is all about. And you build wealth by saving over time so you can take advantage of all of these opportunities.
And that's a thing that those of us with financial wisdom know, that you have to save for that rainy day. And you also have to have that retirement plan, right? And are they all created equal?
Well, no. Again, everyone at your job, you may have a 401k. And the amount of money that people basically throw away every single year at companies that will actually match you or give you a partial match of the money that you put away is extraordinary. So most certainly, whenever you take a job, you got to ask about that and saying, hey, do we have a 401k plan? Is there a retirement plan that is here? If you don't have that, there's different things that you can do on your own via IRAs and Roths. And again, everyone's situation is unique and different. And this is why you really need to speak to somebody about it and get your financial house in order.
Very quickly, we have to wrap, but I want to ask you, should you put in more than what the minimum is in your 401k retirement plan?
Oh, I think you should try to max it out. But obviously right now, we're all dealing with inflation right now. And I understand the bills are out of control, but you still want to save.
All right. You have given us some really good information, Chris. It was so great to meet you. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Have a great day.
My pleasure. You too. Chris Markowski, the host of the WatchDog on Wall Street radio show.